From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. And right away, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
The 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Gurley. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 14. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
1st down, Atlanta.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a 1st. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
Julio Jones.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, Chiefs nothing.
You don't always do that shit. Shut up. Yeah, nigga, you always wind up scoring first. Because you always get the ball first.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the...
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Mahomes firing complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, he'll get this underneath to Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
11 yards there, just like last play.
City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard.
On 1st down, Mahomes. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
4 yards.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And this one through the uprights and good.
That ties the game at 7. Harrison Butker.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
3-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
On the carry. Charvarius Ward on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Alex Okafor.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Pick up on the play. And the Falcons first down.
7-7, our score after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Now Gurley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Here's Ryan to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Good thing. No.
Keep his feet in. Second down.
No.
You got a tight end who can
That's
run. You got to give him a
funky.
shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. The 40, the 30, the 20. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 13 yards out, and the Chiefs have taken the lead.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it.
Yo, come on,
and we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Ryan. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Jones. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Sterling Hawkwood.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Escaping the pressure right. Gets this one to Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunky yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. A screen to Bell, and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Falcons 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Flushed out right. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Mahomes now on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll roll him out. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They fake the give. Now Mahomes being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact got the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that.
And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off
He
around the
running.
37.
Oh my God.
He's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Hill, the intended receiver once again. That'll bring up 2nd down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
First down, Atlanta.
Now Ryan on first down. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones, 57 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 21.
Sterling Hockrichter to kick.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Ball carrier. He was brought down by DeMonte Casey.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. They'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side, going to be caught by Seals Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 49 yards. Now it's Mahomes again, escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Oh, they finally gave me one, nigga, because that one earlier, that with the tight end, I caught that, and they didn't give it to me. So I gotta get at least one. Fuck that.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now the first carry for Brian Hill. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
The tackle made at the
good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
Oh, my God! Stop, yo, stop it.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leroy Reynolds. Excellent job on that play. A big, big loss. 18 yards.
3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is,
what the?
He pulled it in one-handed. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins. 58 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, no,
come get it, come get it. Go, Jones, go.
Grab it.
Go.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So many times, tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know, coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas, saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
After the interception, here's Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. Touchdown, Falcons.
Knew he was gonna bite. He was gonna bite. He took a big bite. That shit didn't really like I could.
Interception into a touchdown. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
The extra point is good.
So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And
Did I say that, nigga?
they're right back in this
I just said we still got a whole almost 6 minutes to
as
play.
it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense. Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Darius Ward on the tackle. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Atlanta.
Gurley. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Here's Ryan. They set up the screen to Hill. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
A quick toss outright, and he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Ridley.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. From the gun, a run for Hill. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7. Going again on the ground here with Hill. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play, and it's Third down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Falcons.
This is Hill on the draw play. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Third down.
Commit.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. Mahomes to throw. That one complete to Hill. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage. And we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sideline and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts
A gain of 18.
as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. On first down, it's Gurley. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. carry now for Gurley. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
7. First down, Atlanta.
Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker.
A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And, you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Hill on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do. And this is caught at the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory.
Even if it was a 3-point motherfucking nigga.
They knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That's what we all said.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.
That's a good ass game. This nigga completion was 1 point higher than mine, yo. This nigga threw for 500 yards. Shit. Alright. Kaiju, come here. Turn the air off and give Gigi our earphones back. Turn the air off and give Gigi our earphones back.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Watch Richter to kick off for the Falcons.
Yo, listen, I ain't with none of that shit, nigga. How many times I gotta tell you that bullshit, huh? How many times I gotta tell you? Huh? I don't even tokens around here. I ain't asked you for none of that shit, nigga.
Stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
I forget my motherfucking self, nigga. Did I give you shit? You earned your shit, nigga. Fuck out of here. No, you earned it. You ain't take shit. You ain't take shit. Nigga, you on edge right now. You down one.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. This one complete to me.
Did he just get up and
all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play there on the first play of the game. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now here's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Goes underneath for Bell. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Mahomes to throw once more. Flush to his right. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So 4 plays, Charles, all passes here on the opening drive and already in the red zone.
And even if you're planning for them to throw the football a lot, on the opening drive, if they go 4 for 4 on you, you're off balance on defense. I've been there before. And part of you keeps thinking, they've got to run it at some point, right?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. His kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
7. Falcons, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Play action. It's Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
You study my shit. I see you study my shit. See?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Flushed out right. Airing it out. Looking for Ridley. And
yo, what the fuck is that, yo?
Good trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Play action, Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
6-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
On the stop. It's a loss of 2.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Mahomes going to throw, escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Mahomes firing complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And again, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he rifles one incomplete. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now it's Mahomes again. Steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
The kick is good.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
1st and 10.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
34-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
They go play action with Ryan. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to get it over short of the fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll go for it with Bell. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Le'Veon Bell, no shades there in 2015 against the Chargers where he stumbled in. Here he can't get in. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way.
Second.
They run. It's Gurley. And he can't get away. Gurley couldn't escape it, and that's going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. 20! For a Kansas City touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 49 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score. Chiefs 23. Falcons nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Ryan. That will be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 35. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
1st and 10.
Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And this offense continues to pour it on. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 18. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here's Edwards-Helaire. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on 1st down. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
He's brought down by...
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando on this first half of action. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Bell. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll try and get it home with Sherman, the fullback. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
And sometimes it doesn't matter how big and strong and powerful you are. The defense is going to win an occasional battle, and they did on that one. Stopped him well short of picking up a 1st down.
Butker's kick here is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. All I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Mecole Hardman. Incomplete.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. That's going to be
what's wrong with these niggas, yo? Yo,
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taking about 7 yards.
It was open. Yo, he underthrew that nigga.
Cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down.
Oh, my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 32. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now this throw caught left side, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
It is good.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by one more.
Falcons, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is...
The gun is made complete. They'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 34. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those. But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Again on second and 10, it's Ryan. Going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Gets this one to Hill. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Again, Ryan. Flush to his right. And that is top man, Julio Jones. And the Falcons claw one back. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone.
35 more, 6 more touchdowns to go,
in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it.
I mean, you fucking me up. You got to drop something.
You told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass and you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that answer.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Mahomes to throw once more. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They call it no gain there on the first down play.
2nd and goal.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. On first down, Ryan. He's going to have to hook up the gauge. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back now in Atlanta. And this we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a second and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
It's caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
And goal.
From the shotgun, Ryan dancing to his left. This is caught. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Because I thought if you knew what I did, I threw it over Poppy.
Great tackle.
I loved it. I made sure I did that because if I didn't do that, yo, look,
That's the question. Let's see what they do.
And he was early.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down.
Yo! See that? See?
It's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys.
This nigga not even like
But
that.
being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Buying time to his left. Completes it to Hardman. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. To throw, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now a first down carry by Bell. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 17-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. Oh, the ball's out.
Get that nigga! Oh, yo.
Wow, that bag is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
Hit that nigga.
For the goal line. He loses the football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
2nd and 5 now. Ryan. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick. Thus, inaccurate, incomplete.
Second and 10. It's Ryan again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing again. Ryan escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got some breathing room. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
At the 4-yard.
A gain of 32 that time. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And
that is...
Again, yet another touchdown as they just added their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Off of my...
Butker on for the PAT. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive? And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson.
No, I'm talking about the
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with
For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.
Right? That's ridiculous. That's no good. That is no good. This thing fucked up. That shit wasn't supposed to happen like that, yo. I rushed into the game so fast. They ain't get no line, bringing nothing. Man. Just gave a nigga. Yeah, I know you. I mean, you ain't really had to, for real. I wasn't even. I was there. I wasn't there. Nigga woke up when it was too late. Barely woke the fuck up. Fuck. I'm gonna switch my team. I'll give you a different look. Yep. That's for the marbles right here, boy. This one ain't supposed to go 3 games, nigga. I was supposed to win this one, nigga. Fuck you mean. Yo, this was really supposed to be my game. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I didn't respect you. I felt like I can just, you know, come out with that bullshit. Tighten all that shit up. Come on, Gelato, help a nigga out. We need you right now. Cause you know if I beat you this game, don't be talking no shit to me, right? I beat you consistently. Twice in one day. You know what I'm saying? It is consistent. I don't give a fuck what you think consistent is. See, that's a different word. I mean, that's a different word. Consistent was. I beat you. I'm talking about consistent for the day, cause that for today, nigga. If I beat you this game, nigga, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you thinking me. I'm making my shit up as I go, and fuck what your definitions is, nigga. You read the dictionary too much. Now, like I said, it's consistent for the day, and then that's it. Fuck what you talking about. Take a break, nigga. You gonna send it or what, nigga? Yeah. Oh, 4 minutes ago. Let me do this roster for my team real quick. 10 minutes ago. Yo, it's only gonna take a fucking second. Nigga, I wasn't gonna put the joystick down, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga. Yo, but see, that's you. Nigga, you don't understand. You don't understand. I know you don't. You never will. I, I take these ass weapons, yo. It's a part of life, nigga. Fuck that, I ain't getting dominate. That was that game. That game. that game. Hell no. Get the fuck out of here. Hell no. You ain't in that shit. Who the fuck you think you is? Okay. Give me that down. Power slide. Queen. Humphreys. Alright, here I come. He's gonna see that hit your ass twice in one day and be like, you know, that's gonna get that confidence up. I gotta go to the whole team. This was me to score this game.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker all set, and we are set to see the favorite crop in the AFC as we are underway here with the Ravens and the Chiefs. They get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Bell. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
I'm not sure if this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now it's Mahomes again. Flush to his right. Open man. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
First down.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes flushed out right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who could run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football out of the backfield? To be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
At the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 26, check 26.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now here's Mahomes. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
4th down.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Extra point safely through. And it's now 14-0.
Ravens nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football?
Yeah.
Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made here at the 36. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yard pickup. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and it'll move the chains.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
At the 49-yard
Dorian O'Daniel, third-round pick in 2018, made the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And a Raven first down.
They'll run here with Dobbins. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 29 yards. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Ravens 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Oh, that was
These
dangerous.
niggas is bugged the fuck out now. Like, nigga, what?
Instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
87's mark. Don't worry about that.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Ravens.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson being chased out left. His throw incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 15.
When I was in school, math was not my strong suit, but I did learn enough to know how to play cover 3. 2 corners and a safety divide up the field in thirds. On this play, the corner didn't get fooled by anything in front of him. Kept his coverage all the way down the sideline in the deep 3rd position and makes the interception.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead.
Second down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Mahomes firing complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
City Chiefs.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 42. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. He'll buy some time right. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. That's caught over the middle by Seals Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. That's complete right around the 8. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I got you.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Play is a turnover on downs.
Now Edwards-Helaire. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. And he's going to keep it here. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out to his left. And he finds Seals-Jones complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. His kick is right through.
Makes the score Chiefs 28, Ravens 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
For Devin Duvernay, incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. That's taken in by Duvernay. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came over.
He was trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that is incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
J.K. Dobbins. A gain of 9.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. On the move to his left. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as he'll go from the 47 now on first down. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
They go play action with Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Jackson.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
They run the option on 2nd down. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Duvernay. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
Tucker lining up for the...
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here, holding just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took it.
He's got it. Hit the
nigga.
Inside the 15-yard line. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
And again, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right.
Come on, yo. Like, yo, they won't even pick the fuck.
He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise.
Oh, you want to hear a nigga just say so.
And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down
from the gun. Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
The kick is good.
Tucker with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Ravens 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
10 at their own 32-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he'll give it here to his running back. Through an opening, and there he goes.
Don't worry about it, baby. I ain't worried about it. Let's go.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Frank Clark in there to get him. It's a loss of 5 on second down now. Dobbins. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage. But not much more than that.
On the play. And it brings up third down.
Jackson throwing on third and long. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
3 plays and out.
Fourth down. Here's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Breaking the huddle, first and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Chris Jones able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Jackson flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Dancing to his left. Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes now on first down, eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 35. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short gain down to about the 33. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And that's caught left side. Seals Jones with it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd.
They'll try to run this one in. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Hey. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury. And they're going to sack him again, the 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, start the bus, because they think this one is over.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Jackson. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. One last shot for Jackson. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
What? Nigga, get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Remind me.
The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
What you talking about? I really don't know what you're talking about, though. I know it's good, because if you can't tell me what it ain't, you know what I mean? What the fuck? What I was supposed to do something? Oh, hell no, I wasn't supposed to tell you no shit like that. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I said. Fuck, you need a pat on the back for. Get the fuck out of here. Still trash.